In the previous chapter, we delved into the early events of Ramayana. We saw Lord Rama's journey to Chitrakuta, accompanied by Sita and Lakshmana, embracing life in the serene forests. As they built their cottage and found solace amidst nature, their departure left Ayodhya in sorrow, and King Dashratha, overwhelmed by grief, ascended to the heavens. Meanwhile, Bharata, rejecting kingship, paid homage to Rama by ruling from Nandagrama with Rama's sandals as a symbol of his devotion. Later, we witnessed Rama's encounter with sage Agastya, receiving celestial weapons, including Indra's bow, marking a pivotal moment in his journey. Let's start our venture further into Ramayana with the prayer to Vishnu to remove obstacles.
Shuklam Bardharan Vishnu Shashi Varnam Chaturbhuja Prasann Vadnan Dhyayat Sarva Vignopashante.
The one who is adorned with a white garment, who is all-pervading, who is bright as a full moon, who has 4 arms, and who has a pleasant smiling face, may be meditated upon to extinguish all obstacles.
Apadan Aphartaran Datra Sarva Sampada Lokabhirama Shri Rama Bhuyo Bhuyo Namyaha Shri Rama Namami Punah Punah Yah Sarvang Vignan Haryati Sarva Sampada Pradati Sarvesham Pritikarah Cha.
This prayer is for removing all obstacles encountered.
Ten Tatrav Vasta Janastha Nivasini Virupita Shurpankha Rakshasi Kamrupini.
While Rama was living there in the Dandaka forest, a guise-changing demoness named Shurpanakha, who was a resident of Janasthana, a portion of Dandaka forest, was disfigured by him.
Tatah Shurpankha Vakyadudyuktan Sarvarakshasa Kharan Trishirsan Chav Dushnan Chav Rakshasam Nijghan Rane Ramasteshan Chav Padanuga.
Then in a battle, Rama killed all demons who became zealously active and incited by Surpanakha's words, including the demons Kara, Trishira, Dashana together with all of their foot followers.
Vane Tasminniv Sata Janasthan Nivasinam Rakshasa Nihtanyasan Sehesrani Chaturdash.
During Rama's stay in that forest, 14,000 demon inhabitants of Janasthana became slain.
Tato Gyativdhan Shrutva Ravana Krodh Murchita Sahayam Varyamas Maricha Nam Rakshasa.
Then, on hearing the slaughter of his kinsmen, Ravana convulsed in anger and sought to get the help of a demon named Maricha.
Varyamana Subhusho Marichen Saravana Na Virodho Balvata Kshamo Ravantente.
But Maricha restrained Ravana, telling him many times, "Oh, Ravana, rivalry with that formidable Rama is not appropriate of you."
Anadritte tu tadvakyan Ravana Kalchodita Jagam Sahmari Chastasya Shrampadantada. Then, disregarding Maricha's words and impelled by his own fate, Ravana advanced to the place of Rama's hermitage along with Maricha. Ten Mayavina Duram Vahin Ripatmajo Jahar Bharya Ramase Gridran Hatva Jatayusha.
After taking away of Rama and Lakshmana to a distance by the trickster Maricha, Ravana stole Rama's wife after killing Jatayu.
Gridran cha nihtan drishtva hritan shrutva cha mathilim. Raghva shok santapto villapa kulendriya.
Raghava, on seeing the smitten Jatayu and also on hearing about Sita's abduction, wailed with disturbed senses, seething with anguish.
Tatastenav shoken Gridran dagdva Jatayusham. Margamano vane Sita rakshasan sandadarsh. Kabandhan nam rupen vikritan ghor darshanam.
Rama then cremated that vulture Jatayu with that state of anguish, and while searching for Sita in forest, he indeed saw a demon named Kabanda, deformed in his looks and with a terrible appearance.
Tan nihatte mahabahurdada swargatashsa sachase kathyamas shabri dharmcharinim shramni dharmnipun ambhigacheti ragha.
That Rama with great arms, after slaying Kabanda, cremated him, and Kabanda obtained in heaven. Before going to heaven, he spoke thus to Rama, "O Raghava, you proceed to Sabri, a lady with righteous conduct, an expert in probity and a devotee."
Sobhya gachan mahateja shabri shatrusudna shabarya pujita samyagramo dasharthatmaja.
That great resplendent Rama, the son of Dasaratha, an annihilator of enemies, approached Sabri and was thoroughly honored by her.
Pampatire Hanumta Sankto Vanrenha Hanumadvachnat Chav Sugriven Samagata.
Rama was united indeed with the Vanera Hanuma on the banks of Lake Pampa, and upon the word of Hanuma, Rama met with Sugriva.
Sugrivaय च तत्सर्वं शंसद्रामो महाबला आदितस्तद्यथावृत्तं सीतायाश्च विशेषत.
The highly powerful Rama detailed from the beginning all that happened, and in particular the abduction of Sita, to Sugriva and to Hanuman also.
Sugrivaschapi tatsarvan shrutva Ramasevanara Chakar Sakhyan Ramen Pritaschevagnisakshika.
The Vanara Sugriva, after listening to all that talk of Rama, made friendship with Rama delightedly with sacred fire as witness.
Tato Vanarajen Vairanukthanam Prati Ramaya Veditan Sarvam Pranyad Dukhitench.
Then out of affection. The incident was related with regard to Sugriva's enmity with Vala in its entirety by the Vanara king with grief to Rama.
Pratigyatan cha Ramen tada Valivdham Prati Valinashch Balan Tatra Kathyamas Vanara.
Then a solemn promise was made by Rama with regards to killing of Vala. In that regard, Vanara Sugriva also described Vala's strength.
Sugriva Shankitas Chasin Nityan Viryen Ragve Ragva Pratyarthantu Dundubhe Kaimutma Darshyamas Sugrivo Mahaparvat Sannibham.
But Sugriva remained ever doubtful with respect to Ragva, about Ragva's prowess. Sugriva showed Dundubi's big and great mountain-like dead body to gain confidence in Ragva.
Utsmetva Mahabahu Prekshe Chasti Mahabala Padangushten Chikshep Sampurna Dashojan.
Great armed and very powerful Rama, after seeing the bones of Dundubi, smiled, and by the big toe of his foot threw it wholly for 10 yojanas length. Vala was able to throw that body, with whole of his foot, only up to 200 bow lengths, where the length of bow is set as 6 to 7 feet. But Rama could kick that heap to 10 yojana lengths, roughly 90 miles, only with a flip of his foot toes tip. But Sugriva continued his grumbling. In those days, the skeleton was with flesh and blood. Now it became weightless. Thus show me more of your show of strength. 1 yojana is an ancient measure for distance, where that distance is covered in 1 yoking. Chambers' dictionary puts it as 5 miles, and it is not agreeable, for it was British Indian revenue measure. Traditionally it is 4 crosiers, and thus each yojana is 9 to 10 miles.
Bibhed cha punah salan saptaken maheshuna Giri Rasatlan Chav Janyan Pratyantada.
Then again Rama ripped through 7 massive solid trees with only 1 great arrow, which not only went through the trees but also rent through a mountain, and to the nethermost subterranean of earth, in order to create faith in the mind of Sugriva.
Tatah Preetmanash Chav Vishwastashch Mahakpi Kishkindha Ram Sahito Jagam cha Guhatada.
Thereafter great monkey Sugriva, with a gladdened heart by that act of Rama, proceeded to cave like Kishkinda, then along with Rama and with confidence in Rama's strength.
Tato Garjadharivara Sugrivo Hempingala Ten Naden Mahta Nirjagam Harishwara.
Then that best monkey Sugriva, with a golden hue, made a roaring sound. By that loud sound, the king of monkeys, Vala, emerged out.
Anumanya tada tara Sugriven samagata Nijghan cha tatrana shareneken Ragva.
Then after Tara, wife of Vala, permitting, Vala met with Sugriva in a combat, and Rama killed this Vala with a single arrow there.
Tatah Sugriv Vachnad Dhatva Valin Mahve Sugriv Mev Tadraje Ragva Pratepadit.
Then Ragva, after killing Vala in a combat, as per Sugriva's plea, installed Sugriva alone as the king of Vanaras.
Such a Sarvan Samaniya Vanran Vanrarshabha Dishah Prasthapyamas Didrikshur Jankatmajam.
That best among monkeys, Sugriva, after summoning all Vanaras, dispatched them in different directions to behold the daughter of Janaka.
Tato Gridrase Vachnat Sampater Hanuman Bali Shatyo Jan Vistirna Pupluve Lavanarnvam.
After that, the strong Hanuma, upon the word of the vulture Sampati, who was elder brother of Jatayu, flew across the salty ocean 100 yojanas in breadth.
Tatra Lanka Samasade Puri Ravan Palita Dadash Sitan Dhyayantim Shokvanikangatam.
On reaching the city of Lanka ruled by Ravana, Hanuma saw Sita situated in Ashoka gardens there and meditating on Rama alone.
Nivedetva Bhigyana Pravrittincha Nivedecha Samashvasecha Vedehi Mardyamastornam.
After delivering to Sita the mark of identification in the form of a ring from Rama, and also communicating Rama's disposition and consoling Vadehi, Hanuman destroyed the welcome arch of Ashoka Gardens.
पंच सेनाग्रगान हत्वा सप्तमंत्री सुतान शूरमक्षं च निष्पिष्य ग्रहण समुपागमत.
After killing 5 army chiefs and 7 ministers' sons and crushing the valiant Aksha, Hanuman got into state of captivity.
अस्त्रेणोन्मुक्तमात्मानं ज्ञात्वा पैतामहाद्वरा मर्ष्यन् राक्षसान् वीरो यन्त्रन् अस्तान्यदृच्छया ततो दग्ध्वा पुरी लङ्कामृते सीताञ्च मैथिली रामाय प्रियमाख्यातु पुनरायान् महाक्प्ये.
Knowing himself to be free from the captivity of the weapon, according to Brahma's boon, the valiant great monkey Hanuman, enduring those demons with self-will, who tied his tail with ropes with the intention of burning it, thereafter burning the city of Lanka, while leaving from fire the Sita of Mithila, got back again to convey the pleasant news to Rama.
सोभिगमे महात्मानं कृत्वा राम प्रदक्षिण निवेदित मे आत्मा दृष्टा सीतेति तत्वतः.
Approaching the great Rama and performing circumambulation around Rama, Hanuman, having an inestimable intelligence, submitted in essence thus, seen Sita.
ततः सुग्रीव सहितो गत्वा तीरं महोध्ये समुद्रं क्षोभयामास शरैरादित्य सन्निभः.
Thereafter, Rama along with Sugriva and other monkeys went to the shore of great ocean and put the ocean god to turmoil with his arrows comparable to the sun.
दर्शयामास चात्मान समुद्र सरितांपति समुद्रवचनात् चैव नलं सेतुं कारयत्.
The ocean god revealed himself, and upon his word, Nala built the bridge across the ocean.
तेन गत्वा पुरी लंका हत्वा रावण माहवे राम सीतां नुप्रापे परान व्रीडामुपागमत्.
Rama, having gone to the city of Lanka by that bridge, killing Ravana in a battle, experienced great shame on getting Sita back.
तामुवाच ततो रामः परुषं जनसंसदि अमृष्यमाना सा सीता विवेश ज्वलनं सती.
Thereafter, Rama spoke harshly to Sita in the assembly of the people, being devoted to her husband, that Sita, intolerant of the harsh words of Rama, entered into burning fire.
ततोऽग्निवचनात् सीतां ज्ञात्वा विगत कल्मषा कर्मणा तेन महता त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरम् सदैवर्षिघ्न तुष्ट राघवस्य महात्मनः बभौ रामः संप्रहृष्ट पूजितः सर्वदैवतः.
Then, upon the word of fire god, having known Sita to be sinless, Rama became extremely glad. Worshipped by all gods, he became resplendent. By that accomplishment of the great Raghava, the 3 worlds together with mobile and immobile beings, and with groups of gods and sages became exultant.
अभिषिच्य च लंकायां राक्षसेन्द्रन् विभीषण कृतकृत्यस्ततो रामो विज्वरः प्रमुमोधः.
Enthroning Vibhishana as the chieftain of demons in Lanka, and with a done deed, Rama then rejoiced highly indeed, free from distress.
देवताभ्यो वरं प्रापे समुत्थाप्य च वानरा अयोध्यां प्रस्थितो राम पुष्पकेन सुहृद्वृतः.
After obtaining a boon from the gods, Rama raised up monkeys from death. He then traveled to Ayodhya by Pushpika aircraft surrounded by good-hearted ones.
भरद्वाजाश्रमं गत्वा रामः सत्यप्राक्रम भरतस्यान्तिकं रामो हनुमन्तं व्यसर्जयत्.
Rama, with true valor, on going to sage Bharadvaja's hermitage, sent Hanuman to the presence of Bharata.
पुनराख्यायिकान् जल्पन् सुग्रीव सहितश्च स पुष्पकं तत्समारुह्य नन्दिग्रामं ययौतदा.
Then, having boarded Pushpika aircraft again after leaving the hermitage of Bharadvaja, and narrating past history to Sugriva and others about the events in the days of his exile in forest, while flying overhead of the very same places, Rama went to Nandigrama.
नन्दिग्रामे जटा हित्वा भ्रातृभिः सहितोऽन्घ रामः सीतां नुप्राप्य राज्यं पुनर्वाप्तवान्.
That sinless Rama, rejoining with all of his brothers in the village Nandigrama, removed his matted hair. Thus he, on regaining Sita and on discarding hermit's role again, became a householder, and he regained his kingdom also.
प्रहृष्ट मुदितो लोकस्तुष्ट पुष्ट सुधार्मिक निराम्यो ह्यरोगश्च दुर्भिक्ष भयवर्जितः.
When Rama is ruling, the world will be highly rejoiced and happy, satisfied and abundant, also very righteous, wholesome, disease-free, and free from fear of famine. Thus Narada is foreseeing the future and telling Valmiki,
न पुत्रमर्ण किंचित् द्रक्ष्यन्ति पुरुषाः क्वचित् नार्यश्चाविधवा नित्यं भविष्यन्ति पतिव्रता.
While Rama is on the throne, men will not see the deaths of their children anywhere in their lifetime, and the ladies will remain husband devout and unwidowed during their lifetime.
न चाग्निजन भयं किंचिन्नाप्सु मज्जन्ति जन्त्वा न वाज्यं भयं किंचिन्नापि ज्वरकृतं तथा न चापि क्षुद्भयं तत्र न तस्करभयं तत्.
In the kingdom of Rama, there will be no fear for his subjects from wildfires, gale storms, or from diseases. And there will be no fear from hunger or thieves, nor the cattle will be drowned in floodwaters as well.
नगराणि च राष्ट्राणि धनधान्ययुतानि च नित्यं प्रमुदिता सर्वे यथा कृत्युगे तथा.
Cities and states as well will be replete with wealth, and grains likewise. All his subjects will be highly glad always, like in Krita Yuga.
अश्वमेध शतैरिष्ट्वा तथा बहु सुवर्ण कै गवां कोटियुतं दत्त्वा विद्वद्भ्यो विधिपूर्वकम् असंख्येन धन दत्त्वा ब्राह्मणेभ्यो महायशा.
Likewise, the highly illustrious Rama, having performed hundreds of horse rituals, and having donated plentiful gold and crores of cows and wealth that cannot be counted to brahmanas and to scholars according to custom.
राजवंशान् षद्गुणान् स्थापयिष्यति राघव चातुर्वर्ण्येन च लोकेऽस्मिन् स्वे स्वे धर्मे नियोक्ष्यति.
In this world, Ragva will establish kingly dynasties in hundredfold, and he will be maintaining the forecast system, positing each in his own duty, may it be caste-bound or provincial kingdom-bound duty, in order to achieve a perfect social harmony.
दशवर्षसहस्राणि दशवर्षशतानि च रामो राज्यमुपासित्वा ब्रह्मलोकं गमिष्यति.
Having served the kingdom for 10,000 years and another 1,000 years, i.e. for a total of 11,000 years, Rama will go to the abode of Brahma.
इदं पवित्रं पापघ्नं पुण्यं वेदैश्च संमित यः पठेद् रामचरितं सर्वपापैः प्रमुच्यते.
This Ramayana is holy, sin eradicating, merit endowing, and conformable with the teachings of Vedas. Whoever reads this legend of Rama will be verily liberated of all sins.
एतदाख्यान मायुष्यन पठन रामायण नर सपुत्र पौत्र सगन प्रेत्य स्वर्गे महीयते.
This Ramayana is long life-giving, a narrative by reading which a human will be blessed with sons and grandsons, and after enjoying worldly comforts with attendants, will be adored in heaven after demise.
पठन द्विजो वागृश भत्वमिया स्यात् क्षत्रियो भूमिप्तित्वमियात् वनिक जनः पनेफ्लत्वमिया जनश्च शूद्रोपि मेहित्वमियात्.
By reading this Ramayana, that person, if a Brahmana, obtains excellency in speech, if a Kshatriya obtains landlordship, if Vaishya attains profit in trade, and even if a Sudra attains excellence. Thus sage Narada gave a gist of Ramayana to sage poet Valmiki.